it's not that I wouldn't go out with the guy if he didn't pay. It's just
not fair.
maybe I wouldn't go on the second date with that guy. You know what I mean?
I like guy pays for the first, I'll pay for the second.
I've done that before too. Like,
'Cause it's also just kind of being kind, you know?
but usually I will pay for
Or
mine.
he buys the dinner and I buy the drinks at the bar.
Yeah, or like he pays, I'll tip, and then I'll tip the girl.
But why? Can you tell me why the man should pay?
It just looks good. Like it's impressive. It looks good.
But wouldn't that also apply to the woman? Like, wouldn't it look good for the woman to do it?
Yeah, but usually I talk to older guys, so I feel like they have more money in general. At least when I was younger. I haven't dated in a long time.
Talking?
Huh?
Wait, you haven't dated?
In a long time, yeah.
But you like hook up with guys, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dating, sort of.
Yeah.
Like what? You just go over their house and smash?
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda.
Netflix and chill.
Wait, are you an escort?
No.
Because you
That's
said
so
older.
illegal.
You go out with the older guys.
No, like older as in like 27.
Oh, okay. I thought
Like,
you were talking like
no,
40s or some
no.
shit. Okay, that's not that. I mean, you're what,
No.
23? Or wait, yeah,
Yeah,
23?
23.
27 is not. That's not. I don't know if that's old for you. I don't know. What, but okay, I understand.
Maybe it depends if you look old.
Yeah, but don't you probably out earn these dudes? Be honest.
Now I do, but like back in the day, I didn't. Like back in college.
Oh, back in
like
college.
back in college, I
okay.
thought it was so cool when a guy took me on out to
Okay,
eat,
sure.
and I was like, oh my god, out to
I feel
eat.
like that's another thing too with like OnlyFans specifically. Like I've dated single dates where it was almost expected that I would pay because I do OnlyFans. Like he was like, oh, you must be making bank, like, and he kind of expected it. So it's almost just like to protect myself financially as well. Like I do think it's nice when a guy buys on the first date, and I'll get the second, or the drinks or something. I'm not saying
Sure.
I want to be spoiled, but
Why not just go half on the first date then?
that works too.
But
Like if he doesn't want to pay.
Also,
Yeah.
you mentioned earlier or a couple times throughout the podcast that your views on relationships do tend to want to steer more towards traditional. Doesn't a man paying for the first date kind of lay in that realm of being traditional in some
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah, so I mean, if I'm,
Because I agree that a man should pay on the first date.
yeah, so I mean, if I'm on a date with a girl, then yeah, I'm gonna take care of the whole thing. But I'm looking at it more so from in the position of being a sex worker, and we already kind of dived into this. It's like, okay, well, I feel like the tradition stuff goes out the window, chivalry goes out the window, or should, anyways. If you're a sex worker, you're not a lady. Why should he be a gentleman? Again, he shouldn't mistreat you.
Because
He
if
shouldn't
he's
be
trying to date
disrespectful.
me, he's got to be a gentleman.
Well, yeah, but
Otherwise,
now
he won't date me.
yeah, but then that gets into meta, most effective tactics available. So yes, even if the woman is the most degenerate woman ever, the most progressive, liberal, OnlyFans, strumpet, sex worker, yes, the most effective thing, if you're trying to get the girl and you're inclined to date a woman like that, is to pay for the date. But I'm looking at it from not necessarily. Like, obviously, yes, that would be the most effective thing to do. But I'm looking at it from, again, bird's eye view. Is that a fair deal? Is that fair?
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, so then it comes back to this. If men should pay for dates, what should women do? If men should be chivalrous, what should women do?
Be ladies.
But you've already
ladylike.
disqualified. You cannot
Exactly.
definitionally be a lady if you're a sex worker.
Exactly.
So I guess beyond being a sex worker, if we can say if we can say men should do these things, what can we say women should do?
Treat you with kindness and respect and love.
But I'm looking for something that is unique to women. So, for example, when you
Emotional
say men should
support.
pay for first dates, men should be chivalrous, men should provide, protect. That's one direction. That's going from men to women. I'm asking you, what do women do from women to men that men don't do for women? So I think in a relationship, you should love each other, you should be respectful to each other, you should be loyal to each other. All of these things should be reciprocated. But women don't, for example, women say, well, men should pay for first dates, but women don't reciprocate that, generally. Like a woman can go through an entire relationship, never pay for dinner ever.
That's a little weird.
I think it depends on the relationship.
It could be 90% the time the guy pays, or it could be the guy's always paying. You could acknowledge that's happened. You've probably dated guys where he took care of everything. Mm-hmm. But so, again, the question is, and I'm getting crickets here, what should women uniquely do?
It depends on the relationship.
Checkmate.
I have a question.
Checkmate.
Real quick.
Nothing. Come on.
It depends
this is
on
your
the
position.
relationship.
Give me something.
I mean,
give me something to
like,
argue with.
actually dating,
Are you just going to let me checkmate you? Are you going to let me fucking checkmate you?
I'm trying to
Listen,
give other
sir.
people time to talk.
Okay,
I think it's also a preference. So my preference is I'd like a guy to pay for the first date.
But
Your
what
preference
do-
is not to date an OnlyFans girl. We can have our own preferences. It's not I owe you something. It's just I have a
No, but
preference.
I'm asking though, if that puts women in this sort of
But
almost
we don't do
privileged
everything.
position, so if men should do this thing that benefits women and privileges women, what do women do?
Date
We have
them.
sex
We
with
date them.
you.
But that's
They're not lonely.
Oh my God! But that's like, okay,
Exactly.
women are the table. Okay, what do you bring to the
What's wrong
table?
with that?
My pussy. What do women bring uniquely?
It depends on the relationship.
That they're a woman.
So you date
We
me.
help
The
bring them
benefit,
up.
They're a
the
lady.
pure
them
benefit,
confidence.
the pure benefit as a man that I get from dating a woman is I get to date you. You're not bringing anything to the table.
Well, you're talking about like
absent
first
you.
date.
Do you not
Yeah, are we
think
discussing
women have any
first date
value?
or across relationship?
Well, look, even if it is the case that maybe women, the value that they could or should or do bring is perhaps a bit offset chronologically.
Yeah, I'd
but
argue
what
it's
do
an
women
investment.
then offset chronologically? What do women bring offset?
I'd argue it's an investment because offset.
Oh,
It could
yeah,
be
offset.
laundry, cooking for you,
Bowing.
planning dates.
Right. Do women do any of that shit?
Yes.
Not on the first date.
Not on the first date.
Bro,
So it's
y'all-
an investment.
Oh
A
my
man
God,
pays
even
for the
you could
first
be-
date.
You could be dating a chick for 3 months and she won't cook for you.
Yeah,
you're
but you can
assuming
be
you're
dating
dating
a
the wrong
girl
girls
and then
then,
she starts
buddy.
cooking for you. We're all different.
Right, of course.
Then find
but
a different girl.
Find a different girl.
Like,
Find
my
a
man
girl
never
that'll cook
leaves
for
my house
you.
without a plate.
What
saying.
do women uniquely do?
We cook for you. We clean for you. The buying the first date and buying her flowers and showing that you're a gentleman
sign
is an
prenups.
investment into the rest of the relationship, where then she will act like a woman. She'll cook for you. She'll probably do your laundry. She'll tuck you in at night, kiss your boo-boos, that kind of stuff.
It depends what you want too. Like,
Sorry.
if a guy like wants to give me all his money, I'll cook for him, call him a good boy. Like, then that's all he wants. That's what he wants from me. It depends.
And let's say hypothetically roles were swapped and women typically paid for first dates and kind of took over that
They
role.
don't though. So, I
But
mean,
let's say
what's the point?
hypothetically, what
Okay,
would a
so-
man have to offer?
I don't understand. So
on a
hypothetically, what
first
if
date?
men had vaginas and women
answer
had
it.
dicks? I don't know what.
Answer the question.
hypothetical's
What would a man
incoherent.
have
No,
to
you gave us the
offer?
hypothetical.
What would men have to offer?
Yeah, let's say roles were reversed.
Roles were reversed. Women paid for dates.
On a first date, what would a man have to offer right away, right off the table?
Yeah, sure. So okay, his leadership, his initiative, his.
What if
The
the
leadership
women,
of not paying for
But
the
what if
first
the
date.
woman planned the date and got at you first?
I
Right
mean,
now you're saying
you
like-
just said pay for the date, so you do realize that absent paying for the date, everything I just described still falls
But
predominantly
how do they know
on the
that on the
male
first
part.
date?
Okay, we'll hold the doors open for
No,
you too.
all the steps of initiative almost always fall on the man. Almost always.
Nowadays, I mean,
Yeah, I
kinda
mean,
equal.
maybe it's
But I would
97%.
I know
I feel like
women.
women are picking. I mean, that's what the one guy said. Women seem to be picking.
Okay, we
men
can
and
test this super
I know
easily.
girls
How
that
many
have-
men have you slid into their DMs?
I don't really do.
You've never
DMs.
done it? How many?
Mostly all of them.
I don't
Tinder.
date online.
I did. I reached
don't
out
date
on
online.
Tinder first.
Have you ever slid into a guy's DM ever?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I don't do
No.
DMs. But I
Okay. How many men have slid into your DMs?
like
Thousands?
tons. I don't know.
Thousands?
Yeah.
Okay. Massive discrepancy
But
there.
that's online, not in
Okay,
person.
cool. Even on dating apps.
I
there's-
am first.
So
on dating
okay,
apps.
but say the roles were reversed.
Bullshit.
What would a
That's
man
not
offer
bullshit.
then?
Even at a bar, I go up to the guy.
Not as often
Always.
as a guy
I
goes
love
up to
it.
you.
I love it.
Bullshit.
Say we
bullshit,
make the
bullshit.
first move, because that does happen to a lot of people. I remember some people over here saying they like to go up first. Say we make the first move, yada, yada, yada. What does a man offer then?
If the woman makes the first move, well, I'll give you an example. So on this dating app, Bumble, they've changed it, but women used to have to make the first move. Even when you forced women to have to make the first move, women were fucking terrible at it. So on Bumble, this is what happens. The woman has the power. The woman takes initiative and makes the first move. The woman literally says hi or hey, and then immediately shoves the conversational burden right back onto the man. So it was fucking retarded. It was a token level of initiative. So that's the initiative women will take. It's like, okay, the woman slides into the DMs, or the woman will approach the guy, and then look, some girls might have Riz. Maybe it could possibly exist. Possibly. A lot of women, you're immediately going to shove the conversational burden onto the guy, and then all other steps of initiative still shoved onto the guy. Okay, well,
I don't think it's just women.
he's going to have to ask for the number.
I think
he's going to have to set up the date. He's going to, like, you're not going to tolerate, let me get your number. No, you're not going to do I'm going to set up the date. Even girls, and I have experience of girls taking initiative, they'll do the initial kind of thing, but they're not going to be like, okay, let's meet. Like, planning that shit, they're going to just be like, and I'm fine with that. I'm not like, oh my God, I'm so butthurt. No, it's fine. I prefer, well, I don't know if I prefer that, but I accept it as a role.
I think it's like an
girl
online
shoots a DM,
dating problem.
And then I'll carry it from there. Okay, cool. Let's meet. When can you meet? Cool. Let's move things forward. I'm going to carry the conversation, basically. Boom, boom, boom. Set up a phone call. All right. When can you fly out? Boom.
Yeah, but when I do it, it's weird and strange to men when I do it. Because I take initiative and I want to go on a date and I want to go do this. Let's go here. And they're like, oh, and they take a step back because they think it's strange that I'm trying to take initiative when they're supposed to. It almost like breaks egos
Yeah,
when
I've
I
had that
want
happen before, too.
when I want them and I want to go on a date and I have it planned out. Hey, meet me at 7:00 here, and then it's like they just ghost you because they're like, oh, this bitch is weird. Like,
Well,
why is she
I mean,
taking
look,
initiative?
It depends on the kind of man you're going after.
I guess so.
I mean, is he just not that into you? Or I think women can make the first move, but when you start leading it from there, like, you can be feminine in a way of approaching a man, whether do you do it online or in person?
Both.
Yeah, so in person, I think you can approach a man in a feminine way. But then if you start, I mean, it's tough because then some girls encounter the guy who's like, the girl's like, I don't know if you're asking what the plan is, but the guy's like, oh, I don't know, whatever you want. I mean, then
I hate that.
And then it's perfect.
But
And then you give
like,
them a
for me,
time and
for
a date, and
example,
they're like,
well,
some
either
men
he's
get
not
scared.
into you, or
something.
he's probably either not into you, or yeah,
What
it's
if they're
probably
just
that.
scared?
But I mean, me personally, so like, let's say the girl takes initiative, like, I am going to be the one who's going to be like, okay, you did the beginning part. I really appreciate that. Thank you for making your interest known. I'm not saying that literally. That's that attitude, I guess. I'm going to take it from here. Okay, cool. If it's a girl locally, I'll be like, all right, let's meet 7 p.m. this day. Like, I'm going to move things forward. So that's probably lacking on the guy's part.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think,
know.
look, if the girl's taking the initiative, my perspective is the girl should do like a first little bit of initiative. Hey, I'm interested in you. But then the man takes the reins from there.
Yeah, but I always feel
That's
like
my
the first one
perspective.
always gets canceled and they reschedule on me as like a step back. And then they try to schedule it on the second time because they didn't feel comfortable with me doing it on the first. Because I'm a very busy person.
Yeah.
Like, I have, the split custody, whatever. So I only have, Thursday, Fridays to go and do something. So I'm like, hey, I'll be free Thursday at 7:00. And they're like, oh, perfect. And then they'll
yeah.
cancel. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, what about tomorrow? I'm like, well, you just canceled on me the first time. Why would I want
Oh, I
to do
mean,
it the second time?
I wonder if it has to like do maybe with like a feeling of control.
I don't know. Because
just think
I take initiative quite often. And it seems, and they have interest because they, reached out as well. And then I try to take the initiative, let's set up this. And I've even flown out for people. And it's still like, no.
Well,
like
that's... I mean, if the guy's agreed for you to, like, the understanding is that you're flying out and then he's, like, flaking on you, then that's fucked up. But
that's what I'm saying.
I think the way you worded it, and I'm not sure if that's exactly how you do it, that actually is a good framing. So it's not like... I think the framing was you were saying, I'm free this time. You're not saying, or it sounded like, well, initially you were like, let's go here at this time.
Yeah, but I only have like certain days. Like, hey, I'm free Thursday and Friday if you want to get dinner with me on Thursday or Friday.
Well, I think that's fine.
Yeah, and then
I think
it's like
because then you're just saying, I'm available.
Yeah.
But I think if you're like, maybe you create the space for the man to be like, okay, well, let's go here at 7 p.m.
Yeah, I'm like creating like 2 days of the week, and then it's like still the strangest thing that they're like, I'm like, okay, well, all right, man, moving on.
I mean, it could just be that either they're just not.
I know, because then people are like, well, let's hang out Monday. Well, I can't Monday. How about Thursday? And it's like, all right, bro. Like,
I think it scares them a little bit, I bet.
I don't know.
Just like you taking the
But I'm a very like confident person.
Thomas donated $69. Kids submit to the father, like a wife should, or they are out of the house. Just because you managed to nag your weak fathers doesn't mean that it works this way. Also, why does 6'1" sound like Elvis?
Sorry, Thomas, you have a very
we grew up
conditional...
grew up in the same part, basically.
Yeah, they did.
Sorry, Thomas, you have a very conditional way of loving your wife and children. That's very sad.
We need to bring back strict fathers.
No.
We need to fucking lay down the law. I think kids are getting away with way too fucking much. And I don't know. I
was watching people get beheaded at like 14 on an iPhone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably not the best, but.
Oh, I mean, Gore.com was just openly available for the world. You can just
I
be
saw
like,
some fucking crazy shit as a fucking kid, like
That's what I'm saying.
Pop-ups and shit. There were, oh, bro, maybe the chat knows. Okay, anybody who's maybe between the age of maybe 33 and 40 or older, I guess. Okay, this is so fucking disturbing and disgusting. There was this like pop-up, like back when you couldn't really stop pop-ups, I guess. This is so gross. I can't believe it. I must have been fucking like 9 or 10. And you'd be browsing on the internet and you'd click a link and I'd be on some Dragon Ball Z fan site, like looking up like the power levels of the fucking characters through the different DBZ sagas. And then you click on some fucking random link or some ad or some bullshit. Okay, this is no, not 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Oh, it's even worse. Maybe worse. I don't know. Disturbing. Okay, this is so gross.
He's reliving it right now.
Chat. I can't.
Are you all right over there?
There was a pop-up of a dude gaping his bunghole. Do you know what I'm fucking talking about?
Is it the cut between his legs?
That broke.
No, it was just like he was.
See, everyone had access to that fucking video.
Butthole.
And what else?
That's it. It was a photo, and it was like a pop-up that would just like keep fucking. Is that goatsy?
I guess it.
Wait, is that goatsy? I don't know if that. I'm not sure if that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, let me. I don't know if I can. Wait, Mary, don't put it on.
That is crazy for your age. That's not the craziest thing.
I don't want to see the picture.
Oh wait, that's something else. Okay.
He's like, no.
Don't pop that up. Don't play that.
Did you ever see 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
So I started it, but then as soon as I was like, oh, and then I
watched the whole thing.
I did not watch the whole thing. I started it. I was like, whoa, this is too much for me. And nope.
I saw it when I was in like middle school.
Exactly.
Like 7th or 6th.
I'm not gonna.
7th grade, and I was really disturbed. I just had a friend send me a link and be like, "You should watch this. It's funny."
And they get into the bathtub and they're splashing around.
They're just traumatizing each other.
Or what about those jump scares or whatever?
I was always too scared to watch it.
I never saw it. I always wonder what it was.
Base Thor donated $69.
Thank you, Base Thor.
I tend to notice when you ask women what should men bring to the table, they answer so quick and name off so many things, but when you ask women what they bring to the table, it's offensive and you want us to pay.
We didn't say it was
That's not
offensive.
what happened.
We just want you to pay for the damn first date.
That didn't happen.
We didn't say offensive. It's like if you reach for your wallet, it's like, oh, he cares enough to pay. Like,
Look, I mean, on the traditional thing, whoever I'm with long term, I'm going to take care of everything. But, I mean, it is an interesting conversation to have. Wait, hold on. I think